What is up, everybody? So, like I said yesterday, you would probably see me today driving to Best Buy to return the Xbox Elite controller. Well, we're driving to Best Buy to take back the Xbox Elite controller. I tried it again last night, and I don't know, I can do just as good on an Xbox controller. I mean, I'm sure if I learned the paddles and got more comfortable with it, but I have larger hands. Where the paddles rest, I gotta sort of manipulate my fingers to they don't fall easily onto the paddles. So I just don't think it's worth the money. I'm gonna take that back and see about just getting a regular controller that I can just keep in my bag, just for playing Fortnite on my computer. The other big news, which I don't know, I'm a huge NBA fan, and LeBron signed with the Lakers Sunday, or they announced that he's going to sign with the Lakers on Sunday. I don't think it's official yet. I think like the Golden State Warriors were like, oh really? Here, give me a second. And then they signed Boogie Cousins, DeMarcus Cousins, who was with, he was with Sacramento, and then he got traded to the Pelicans, and then everybody thought, at least I thought he'd re-sign with the Pelicans. He got hurt last year. But he signed with Golden State for 1 year. I mean, their starting 5 players are literally all-stars. Like, not like, oh, they've been all-stars before. Whatever. Like, they're literally all all-stars. DeMarcus Cousins would have been an all-star last year, but he got hurt. Like, it's crazy. And I know everybody talks, oh, it's a super team. And I'm a fan of Golden State. And I'll be honest, I'm a fan just from the past, like, 4 or 5 years. Once Steph Curry and Klay Thompson really started lighting it up, I became a fan a little bit before they won their championship. But they're a hard team for me because they're on the West Coast to watch all the time. But anyways, I'm a fan, and I know a lot of people, oh, the super team, blah, blah, blah. But I was just listening to the radio, and they made a good point, which I knew, and it's my thought about it, but people just don't really realize. Like, that whole team, except for Kevin Durant last year, was brought up through the draft. Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Iguodala they got, obviously he's been around the league a long time, but I mean, he's off the bench. I mean, just the key players, even the key role players that they have are people that people have passed on. So I know people say, oh, it's the system, it's this, it's that, or you know, oh, they got a super team. Nobody, I don't know. I like the way they do things. I like the way their general manager makes moves. I love Steve Kerr. I've loved Steve Kerr since he was on the Bulls and then with San Antonio. I'm a fan of the way he played the game, and just a big fan of Steve Kerr, period. He seems like a really good human being as well. So yeah, so I like Golden State. I like I like what they did. I mean, it's just like, oh my goodness. The league's going to be really fun. I think even more fun than it has been the last couple of years, because now you're going to have true parity in the East, because LeBron just dominated. Even when you didn't think the Cavs were going to win the East, he would come through and win the East, and they couldn't win the championship most of the time. But now I think you got like the 76ers, the Celtics, Toronto may actually do something now that LeBron's out of the conference. I mean, there's just a lot of good. I'm excited to see what Detroit does with the new coach. Yeah, I'm excited. And then in the West, I mean, geez, oh Pete, Houston, OKC, I don't really think is going to make it over the hump, but still, Houston, OKC, Utah is even really good. Obviously the Lakers, I don't know how good they're going to be, but they got LeBron, so I mean that moves them up a lot. It's just going to be exciting. I love NBA, and I think next year is going to be awesome. Super fun to watch.
Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be. Life with no distractions, we'll get away. This is what we waited for.
Alright, so obviously got the haircut. Found a barber in Huntsville who, it reminded me a lot of the barber that I went to in Detroit, so I liked it. But man, I don't know if I'm losing up there or homeboy went a little light, but I don't know. But anyways, took back the controller and the what else? Oh, I took back the DJI Mobile 2. I had bought that a few weeks ago, and I'm just not going to use it enough to keep it around. So I took that back as well to Best Buy. I had ordered that online. But then I picked up a new Xbox controller. It's like gray. I'll show you guys when I'm not driving. later. It was $65, but I looked on Amazon, price match, $51, crazy. Got that, went and got my hair cut, faded up, now I'm driving back. And Shannon's been getting the boys' haircut, and I swear she's been at that barber for like 2 hours. I don't know, it's crazy. I don't know if they were just super busy or what, but it's a nice barber shop she found. It's way past our house, but it's got like a pool table in there, arcade games, a play area for the little kids, stuff like that. So we'll see how that turns out. She said she may need to dye their hair a little bit more blue because she missed some spots, but I told her I think sometimes that looks good. So I need to see the final product before we make a real decision.
2 hours later.
Got something in the mail when I got home, and this will probably close out the vlog, but I want to do a quick unboxing and show you guys the BlackBerry Key 2. BlackBerry was nice enough to send us out, so I'm gonna actually I went and bought a SIM card pack from Walmart. This is Straight Talk, let's see, unlimited talk, text, and data. First 10 gigs of data, 4G, and then 2G. Well, let's hope we don't get to 2G, because I don't even know what I would do with that. But, so I'm going to put that SIM card in here, probably off camera, I'll do that later. But as you follow the vlog, you'll see me trying this out. Unfortunately, they don't have a Verizon version of this. I wish they did, because I'd love to use this as my main phone. But because my phone's tied to work, I can't really just switch, numbers and stuff like that. So this will be a secondary phone, but I'm off for the next 5 days, so I'll have a good time to use this because I can put my iPhone away and actually use this, give Shannon this number so she can text me and stuff like that. So we'll try that. I don't know, she hates me not using an iPhone and iMessage. So this is a 64 gig, I believe it's 6 gigabytes of RAM, 3500 milliamp battery, it runs Android. It's got a 4.5 inch IPS 1620 by 1080. With 434 PPI, so that's good PPI. Snapdragon 660. I'm curious about the rear camera. It's got a dual megapixel wide and telephoto. Front camera's 8 megapixels. Those are the specs. But getting into the box, packaging looks good. This looks like it is yes, this is the black, all black version, which I've seen some people get. I'm looking at the monitor over here, apologies. I saw some people get the two-tone, which I just don't think it's as sexy as the all black. So let's see what else we get before we take a look at the phone. This USB Type-C, BlackBerry labeled earbuds. It's got a headphone jack, and then a wall wart. So that's what we got in here. This looks like just some documentation and a SIM ejection tool, according to the little design on the front. So that's that, but I mean, this phone is sexy. I can't remember when the last time, I don't think I had the Key 1. Can't remember the last time I had a actual keyboard. But I mean, the buttons on the side look nice, back's got like a textured feel to it. Got a SIM slot and micro SD expansion, so that's cool. Non-removable battery cover. I mean, that's pretty much every phone nowadays. I don't even think you gotta really say that anymore. I know I've seen Tomas's video on this, and I know he had some issues with the speaker and just sort of media consumption on this, just because of the way the layout is. I mean, really, BlackBerries are made for business. I'll be using it for the YouTube side and my photography, videography side. Like, I'll be answering emails with this and stuff. My 9-to-5 business will still have to be on the iPhone 10. But I'm very curious to get this started. I'm going to get a SIM card in it. Maybe I'll check back with you guys and let you know in a little bit later how it's working. I know it's got a fingerprint scanner in the space bar, so I'm curious on how that works, but I'm really curious about these cameras. Yeah, that was the unboxing of the BlackBerry Key 2. Make sure you follow the vlog, because in the next couple days you're going to see me using it. I'll probably throw up some camera shots on Instagram, so follow me over on IG. And yeah, that's going to be it for the unboxing. So I showed you guys that I got that SIM card, and I was connecting everything, but this Straight Talk pack, this was $50, $49.98 or whatever. It comes with the SIM card and 1 month, $45, 10 gig data plan. But the SIM cards, it comes with AT&T SIM, T-Mobile SIM, and a Verizon SIM. So like any service, at least in the US, you can hook up to. Very cool, and was super simple to set up. So shout out to Straight Talk. That's gonna be it for this video. Appreciate you guys watching, as always. Let me know what you guys think about the BlackBerry Key down in the description below. I think it looks sexy as hell, but I'm very curious to use it. Not sure if I can get used to that keyboard again, and I'm very curious about the operating system, the cameras, all that kind of stuff. The other thing I want to show you real quick, I mentioned this before. This is the Xbox One controller I ended up getting. It's like light gray, dark gray, and then like this little bit of green underneath that I like a lot. So that's gonna be it. I will talk to you guys in the next video. Tomorrow's 4th of July, so we will be in Nashville. So hopefully that equals to a very cool vlog. See you guys in the next one.
Somehow we can't miss out.